Hi everyone and welcome. This is Elena. I'm back today with a card using Joy Clair and Misty from My Sweet Petunia, and this video is part of a blog hop as a collaboration between My Sweet Petunia and Joy Clair. For my card I'm using 3 stamp sets, and then I'm using 2 ink pads, which are the Intense Black ink from Hero Arts, which is Copic friendly, and then I'll be doing overstamping with the VersaFine Onyx Black. So first I'm using Hugs and Smiles stamp set, and I really like this flower image. So I'm positioning it in a corner of my cardstock, and then inking it with the Intense Black ink pad and stamping it on in that corner. So I'm just stamping it a few times to make sure I have good coverage. Next I'm turning my cardstock 480 degrees and I'm stamping in the other corner, and this will give me a symmetrical images onto my panel. So next I'm done with this part, and I'm gonna go back. Now I picked up different Misty because I wanted that image to stay in the Misty so I can do some overstamping. Next I'm using the creative corners to do some shadow stamping. So I'm putting one end in the corner, the other one a little bit offset on the top, and then I'm moving it to be flush to the side and then offset on the top. So I'm first stamping with the Soft Pull Shadow ink from Hero Arts. Then I'm putting it back in the Misty, and then I'm moving the creative corner to offset it a little bit so I get that shadow. I'm using the embossing tool, the embossing powder tool, to apply on my cardstock because I'll be doing some embossing with clear embossing powder. I'm using Ultra Fine Hero Arts clear embossing powder, and then I'll just heat set that one very quickly. So next I'll be moving on to some Copic Coloring. I'm not really doing anything special, just adding 3 colors. So I'm using R81, R83, and R85. And because we have like lines on the flowers, it's the blending, even if it's not perfect, it's not really noticeable. So I forgot to mention that the sentiment I stamp is from the Joy Clair Hello Sentiments. And then I just use the hello, and then at the end I'll stamp friend. So I'm just quickly coloring here. So again, as I said, I'm not really going into a lot of details or paying a lot of attention, not intention. And those 3 colors blend very easily, so it's kind of easy to have that blended look. As well, the flowers, the swirly flowers help a lot in that blending. So I'm almost done here. I have a couple more, well, 4 more flowers to color, and then I'm gonna move to the smaller flowers, the little 5-petal flowers that I'll be using BG10, BG11, and BG13. So we have a little bit more to go here. Okay, I forgot to mention in the beginning, this is a blog hop with giveaways. There is a giveaway from Joy Clair as well, a Misty, a choice of original and or mini Misty. All the details are in my blog, and there will be a link to in my YouTube video description, so make sure that you click on the link and follow the instructions. There's bunch of people participating, so you need to leave comment on every blog for higher chance to win a prize. And again, the supplies as well will be listed in my video too. So I'm now coloring the little flowers. I have a couple left now. And I'm using an orange, I think it was YR38, for the centers of the flowers. So I'm done here. I'm going back in my MISTI. Now I'm going to stamp the little butterfly from the stamp set called Butterfly Kisses. So I'm stamping it with the intense black. Then I'll color. First I'm heat setting, so because I stamped a couple times, so I can color right away. Don't need to let the ink dry. I'm using the same colors as I did for the small flowers. Next I'm going back in my MISTI and I'm stamping the butterfly using Onyx Black VersaFine ink and then embossing with clear embossing powder. Then I'm going into my first MISTI and I'm overstamping that floral image using VersaFine Onyx Black and then embossing using clear embossing powder. I'm gonna do the floral image on the bottom and repeat the same process. So just heat setting it here, and then I'll be using Spectrum Noir. I'm gonna stamp Friend. I forgot about that part. I stamp it a couple times so I have nice and very black impression. Then I embossed it using the clear embossing powder. Next I'm going with the Sparkle Noir clear glitter pen and just adding some shimmer. Next I'm gonna trim my panel to 4 by 5.25 and then adhere it using fun foam onto a black card base. Then I'm using some fast fuse, and with that my card will be almost finished after I add some Nuvo jewel drops. So thanks for watching and see you soon in another video. Bye!